Welcome back to City Skylines Snowfall in New Bergen. Well, I've got the city paused for a moment so I can take a breath and look at some infographics because I'm told that's one thing you need to do to try to get your population from becoming stagnant. I got some good green areas there. I got some pretty high land values in the original city, and it's starting to spread south, if you want to call it that. So I'm pretty happy with that. Even this new area across the river here where I have high density residential is green. So I think that's good. Now, I don't know. There's 22,000 jobs available. Well, that doesn't make any sense. 16,000 employed, 22,000 jobs available, and unemployment is 4%. So there's plenty of jobs available. So why don't people want to move in? Okay? Makes no sense to me. I also raised the taxes again because I'm losing quite a bit of money and kind of don't want to do that. I got 34% adults, 21% young adults. That's 55% of the population available for employment. I think that's good. I think. How many is that? 163 births per week, 84 deaths per week. So I have a net gain of about 80 people per week, and that's maybe the only reason my employment, my population is going up. I did come in off camera and do a couple of things. I put, here, I put a snow dump here. Now, I wonder, I have one over here somewhere. Yeah, this one is full. So, what happens if I empty it? How does it get emptied? Oh. Empty and is therefore not working. Okay, so it's no longer a multiple thing. All right. So we're going to empty that and see what happens. Some people do that on a regular basis, even their landfills, and I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I have no roundabouts, so I put one in here with paths around it, and I'm thinking of maybe making this a low traffic. I can't do that in the winter. If it were not winter, I would require bicycles. But it's winter, and I'm not going to do that. But I will make paths available for those who want to do some walking. What we might do maybe is put leisure things right here and make footpaths to them so that you can walk to them from any one of these quadrants. And I don't know if it'll help anything, but it'll look all right. One thing I'm pretty sure I can do is put in some more commercial. And from what I've been reading, maybe even high density commercial is preferable. I don't want to do high density commercial here because this is a leisure area and it's already got some high traffic. I think. Let me check. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of high traffic there. And I fear that high. Well, maybe not. I don't. Nah, I think it will because it'll siphon off of here. Um, so maybe I'll just put. Hey, my residential demand's going up a little bit. It should with 22%, 22,000 jobs available. Uh, Let me put in a bit of commercial here. Where else do I need, or should I put? Oh, okay. I could. Well, see, I could put some there. I'm gonna undo that, And I could put commercial along here and then just interrupt it if I need it for something else. Because who's going to want to be? You know what I can do? I can put high density there. Because I think that attracts more jobs to have more high density commercial. So we'll see what happens there. I've looked at several things, several ways that people have suggested to increase population or to keep it from stagnating, and it's pretty inconsistent. You know, I wonder if I should. I was told that education was the end all be all, but I used to do that, and I've seen more people have an area that would prefer to work. And I think I might do that with here. Because I don't think we're getting enough. Oh my lord, that's covers a huge area. Walnut Park. Okay. What I like to do, in case you haven't seen me do this before, is go through and separate out the districts so they don't bleed into the street. Okay. All right, now we're going to mess with these people a bit. 4 households. Okay. So what policies do we have? Universal policies. Studded tires. I added that. Parks and Recreation. I added that. Let's also add schools out. And isn't there another thing we can do? Show me Nibby. Okay, don't. Yeah, we're going to do that. Not going to do that. Loud noises. Got to allow that. Okay, taxation. Let go of leisure. Leisure specs. Be boosted. No, we're not going to do that. I don't know. Do we? I don't know. I thought there was something else you could do for. No specializations. No specializations. How do you do specializations? Oh, in a district. Okay. Yeah, they're not industrial or commercial, so I can't do specializations. Average zone buildings 2.5. Kind of need 3. But let's see what that does. And still looking for more. Trouble is, I'd like to start developing this, but if I do, I'm going to have to run all of the utilities in, and it's going to be very expensive. I have no idea. Well, maybe while these things are here, I'll just do this. The first snowball. Okay, just trying to get the right distance here. This is not going to be consistent, is it? Why? Because I'm kind of dumb. Oh, whatever. Okay. So now we can do this. Now we can develop this. Look at how lopsided that is. But you know what? I'm going to take advantage of that and put something huge there, something fairly big there, and something smaller there. And it's going to look great. Believe me. All right. And that also means then that I just want to do, extend these just straight across. Except I can't do that here. So I got to do, boy. I don't want to go, well, yeah, I can go close here because I don't have a interchange. Boy, this is by guess and by gosh, isn't it? If this turns into anything, it's going to be a miracle. I mean, I'm totally making this up as I go. I sort of had this concept, but let's see. And then I can, yeah, I can do another one up the middle here. Probably should have planned that out a little better, but whatever. Why did it go dunk dunk? I hate when it does that because it makes me nervous. This is so totally not straight. But I don't care. I mean, you know, I did some flying recently and looked over cities both in the US and in the UK, and they tried to, and they failed most of the time to keep everything straight and parallel and all that. So this I have now. I suppose I also need to do. Well, I can't do that. Shoot. This is totally not going to be straight. but I don't care. And then, oh, and then here I can just go straight down. So you see what I'm kind of going for here, maybe. If you do, tell me, because I'm not sure what I'm going for here. This is just a big experiment right now. I'm not even getting the street down the middle of these parallel to anything, but it's okay. Now, I do want to put I want some high density, but I'm not sure where to put it or how much to have. Do I put high density commercial here and here? Or high density commercial, yeah, here and here, and then high density residential here? Do I do it over here instead? There's 6 lanes. Maybe that's a better idea to start with to see if it works. But step 1 is plentiful, let's see, Snowman Park, Ice Sculpture Park, Sledding Hill we definitely need. I'm going to put that here. The Curling Park, I think, is one of the bigger ones, isn't it? Well, it'll fit there, so I'll see if there's a bigger one. Oh, you turd. Well. That's the, which one is this? Skating rink. What's this one? Ski lodge. Cross country ski park. That's the biggest one. So that has to go here. Yeah, thanks. Right there. That's it. Okay, then I'm gonna double up here. No, I don't want the ski lodge. I was dumb. I want the skating rink. Do I have the skating rink? I don't think so. Okay. Then I want the what's that called? Fire Pit Park. And then I want, I think this is Snowman Park, isn't it? Wait, what's this one then? Sledding Hill. Ice Sculpture Park. Okay. There. All right. Now, none of this has any power or anything like that. So, maybe what we need to do, how far down does this power thing come? It doesn't, does it? Yeah. All right, let's run water. There. If I can get this started right, I can do these pretty quickly, he said, hopefully. And it looks like I'm short of electricity again. It happened before I added another power plant, and now it's happening again there. I wonder if we don't have power lines there. Let me try something real quick here. Put a wind turbine down in here, and if that If that helps, then I have a bad connection. Wait, didn't it go? How come it didn't go? Oh, there were two there already. So there just wasn't enough, huh? Wow, that's dumb. All right, let's we got demand, all kinds of demand. Let's do this. I'm putting high density commercial. Here. High density housing here. This is not going to work very well because it's not overlapping. It kind of interfered with itself. It's sad. And well, I don't know if this is going to work or not because I don't have enough power over here as it is. There. See what happens there, and then we've got more water yet. Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, I'm being so sloppy here. It's terrible. Going to rue the day, I fear. Okay. So I've got electricity. Did we get some electricity in here? Nope. That's just going to have to fill in. I mean, it either will or it won't, I guess. All right, I'm out of time for this episode. That was kind of fun. Look at that pattern I'm making. Now, what am I going to do in the empty spaces? How am I going to do that? Make it fancy? Or make it kind of spread out a little bit? Or make it tight? Filling a lot in there. That'll be a decision we'll have to make next time. Thanks for watching. Join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays City Skylines Snowfall in New Bergen.